I'd just like to welcome you all to today's meeting. Thanks very much to you all for coming. As you know, we're here today to introduce our new manager, and we're delighted to have such a high-profile name associated with our club. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Rafael Benitez.
Okay folks, hello. I am Rafael Benitez, as you know, as Finbarshit. I am here to manage Dundalk because I'm very happy to be here, so any questions you can ask away.
Rafa, you've come from Inter Milan. It's a massive club in Italy, and you're playing for little old Dundalk now in the Irish League. How do you think that compares, or do you see it as a step down?
Okay, no, I do not see it as a step down now because Dundalk are a fantastic club now. Okay, they're one of the best and the most historic clubs in Ireland at the moment now, because I know Inter Milan is the same between AC Milan, Inter Milan, Juve. You know, it's a fantastic clubs. Okay, they have the fantastic history. Okay, you talk about Liverpool. People say, Rafa, you will not come back to Liverpool. No, but okay, I'm not interested in Liverpool anymore because the players are crap. Okay, you cannot do with money more with them. But okay, I'm here at Dundalk now, and I'm very happy to be here. So I've had training with the boys this morning. They were very good, very interested, very happy to be here. I'm very happy to be here too. So okay, I'm happy, and I do not see it as a step down.
So 1-0 victory against West Brom today. How did the game go, Jimmy?
Hey, man, you know what I mean? Of course, you know, the game was a tough game. West Brom were a great game, great size. You know, Roy Hodgson back in Anfield for the first time since he left us. But you know what I mean? Of course, you know, it was a controversial decision. It was the penalty that won us the game. You know, it was a controversial decision for all. You know, Luis Suarez. We've got a lot of stick this season for diving and cheating and etc. You know what I mean? But Luis not that sort of player. You know what I mean? You know, so Kenny Dalglish, you know, he's brought us this playing about us, you know, we've been fantastic so far, but you know what I mean, of course, I don't think Louis dived today. I think it was a stonewall penalty. Oh, you know what I mean, you're getting to that age now, you know, I'm 35 years of age, you know, there's been players like Martin Skirtle and Daniel Agger a lot younger than me and a lot fitter. So you know what I mean, you know, of course you have to give way at some point to them. You know, I've been in the Liverpool side 15 years now, so since I was a kid, so, oh, you know, I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. Hopefully you can push more start into me, but you know, I'm looking forward, hopefully get the call for the final.
But okay, you know, you talk about players like Fernando Torres, big player with a big club at Chelsea, but he's not playing. You know, £50 million, okay, but you cannot do any more than that. For Fernando is a fantastic player, and I will talk to Roman Abramovich, and we will talk about that. But you know, people say to me, people also mock Fernando Torres, like Mohammed Al-Fahid, he ring me, he says, Rafa, we just paid £25 million for a statue of Michael Jackson in Qatar for the World Cup. I said, okay, I said, fair enough, but Chelsea just spent a £50 million for a statue as well with Fernando Torres. But okay, people say to me, say, Rafa, why is Fernando crap at the moment? Because he is crap, he just can't score goals. But he could come to Dundalk hopefully, and we will show the Dundalk fans what he can do and show off to the world how class he is, because he is a quality player.
Well, talking about his interest, you have interest from English clubs as well. Would you want to go back?
Yeah, you know, England, I miss England a lot. You know, it's just one thing about England, I just don't like people throwing boots at me. You know, I've got just only one problem, but you know, Gary Neville, See, there's only two women in my life, and it's Gary Neville and Victoria. You know, Victoria's great, the kids are great, you know, but of course you talk about Gary. You know, me and Gary know each other a long time now. Yeah, you know, even talking about Gary, I get goosebumps. You know, I love Gary a lot. You know, he's a fantastic bloke, and I miss Gary. Shocking, miss him a lot.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome to the studio one of our nation's finest players. It's Mr. Stephen Gerrard. Stephen, how are you today?
I'm very well, thanks very much.
Good, let's just crack on with the interview. So, could you give us an insight? How's life at Liverpool?
Yeah, you know, life at Liverpool's tough at the moment. You know, it's kind of hard. You know, the team not playing very well. You know, we're doing well in the cups and that, but it's the league performances that have been desperate. You know, we've a lot of players out injured. You know, we've Lucas Levy was a long injury, and it's been very tough on us this season. You know, players like Charlie Adams come in, and he's just not really hit the spot at the moment. But you know, Kenny Dalglish is doing a great job at the club, and he's getting a lot of stick for it. But you know what I mean, of course, to talk about players like Luis Suarez, Stuart Dan and Jordan Henderson, they're just fantastic this season. You know, I know Jordan and Stu haven't only been doing well in the last couple of weeks, but you know, they're putting in and training, and hopefully now they can push on for the rest of the season.
Okay, no, Fernando has played with a lot of clubs. You know, we played with Atletico Madrid. There wasn't many stars there, but Fernando shone through the rest of them. Okay, people say, you know, Fernando Torres, big massive signing for Dundalk, he's gonna like bring big players to Ireland. But okay, we will talk about that. But at the moment, Fernando will be my only signing so far for the rest of the season, of course. But he will play well. He was on training this morning. Of course, you know, his English is okay. So the players and himself were working well together. So it's just about working in the next 2-3 weeks. But with Fernando, he's not fully fit at the moment. So we will talk about his fitness, and then we will progress and try to get him into the squad. So it will work. I know it will work. It worked many times before for me.